So we're back. Actually recording this a lot earlier in the week than I usually would. Because, you know, poor Cadence. Obviously... Sorry. Obviously Christmas is a busy week, and also it is my birthday on Wednesday, so, you know, it's pretty important. Despite your condition, Cadence. Yeah, let's go there. So, we're gonna put absolute 0 on the team for today. But who's gonna not be on the team? Well... I don't know, Lazy Days is pretty good, as much as Yawn kept failing us, but I did say in the text I should have gone with a different Yawnmon, so I better be true to that. Can you learn Thunderwave? I think you can in other games, but maybe not in this reality where that's not a TM. But anyway, for right now, absolute 0 is on the team. Let's see what he can learn from his prior levels. Yes, you need a move, right? I'll do it for a heart scale. Yay. Not useful. Sorry. I don't want you to explode. That is not helpful to the cause. No thanks. Yes. We're a lot more likely to use refresh, really. Oh, actually, instead of refresh, because refresh is kind of, it's alright, but I just feel that safeguard is better because it will save you from things that refresh cannot do anything about. As you can see, for refresh only heals those 3 things. Much less useful. And is also only 20 PP. Prevention is better than cure, as they say. Yeah. Okay. I think we're just gonna have to put it all on Latios. Visualize. And just hope that we paralyze it. If we don't, boo. If we don't paralyze it, well, disaster. When I say it, we're going after the next Reggie, obviously. Cadence has to stay on the team. It's just that's how it is. Although, before we go there, actually, I think you should hold the King's Rock. And I think you should hold a King's Rock too. I love that call so much. In case that wasn't already obvious. Or you didn't watch the last episode. And I don't blame you if you didn't, because half of it was catching this thing. And it was an hour-long episode. Okay, 1 minute short of an hour. But who wouldn't round that figure up? Okay, so your speed is abysmal, so, you definitely do not need a King's Rock. Okay, I'm happy with this. But I still want to give you something, because I hate not having an item on a Pokemon when there could be one. Citrus Berry. I mean, it's kind of sad to use a Citrus Berry in-game, because they get used up that way, but who cares? At the same time, who cares? Maybe it's this guy. Oh no. I don't know which one's the rebattleable one. I know, right? I don't actually remember, for once. I think it's the other one I talked to. I.e., the second one I talked to. Anyway, Laura's base. I simply adore shopping for decorations and furniture. I also love raising Pokemon just as much. If you would be so kind, will you battle with my Pokemon? No. Oh, that's disappointing. Sorry, but I just realized... Oh, actually, if it... Obviously, we've just seen Regice doesn't get any other things by level up before this, so he might still get Ice Beam. I can't take the chance, so I'll just leave it. I was thinking of teaching him Ice Beam. I don't want to be ripped off. He probably doesn't learn it by level up. Thank you. Shall we begin? I don't know how this is gonna go. Lady Laura. Okay, we can handle that. Hopefully they're all on par with that. I don't think they are, unfortunately, but yeah. I think they're at least 10 levels above that. But that should still be alright. Yes! Troubling. Why do I always let this happen? That's alright. Gyarados isn't too bad. Not when you have a special attacker, anyway. Does Gyarados do anything that can... why not? Yes! Nice. Although I still think we're gonna have to do 2 more Psychics to dispose of this thing. I should have bought more Hyper Potions. I need to eat this gingerbread beach house that I bought. I can't remember if I've mentioned it before. But anyway, Christmas is drawing nearer. And I still haven't, made a dent in it. I haven't opened it. I need to. But I need to take a photo of it before it gets consumed. Because it's pretty detailed. And, it's worth preserving its memory. Even if it was just a thing bought off of the shelf. Not something that I assembled. A thing that was... It's clearly just made in some factory, but... Anyway, I'm distracting myself from this. Captain Scorch. Why not? Come on in and do something. I will enjoy the chance to stretch my legs. And there I go. Poor Mawile. I think for some reason that Mawile was called Peacock. Now, the reasons for that are better known to Laura. And it's time for Absolute Zero's debut. Boo. Please hit your Icy Wind. Oh dear. Okay, not your fault. As we said, you have really bad speed, so... Okay, thank you. You didn't miss. What a good first showing. We were looking for a good first showing from you after you absolutely were not cooperative in the catching of you. But ultimately you did cooperate, so I have to give you that. Although, not before, I should say, not before knocking yourself out with struggle. We had to reset time, as it were. Once again, these mirror-moving Blazikens not really understanding the concept of it. Like a level 57 Blaziken, we can handle. Blastoise. Did not see that coming. Even though I've battled her before. Absolute Zero. This is probably a bad call. Once again, I'm just never really setting up good teams with these things. You know what, I'm just gonna curse. Why not? Rather than spam Ice Beam. Which will take ages. Oops, I forgot that water does normal damage. I had a momentary lapse. I think it's because I'm so used to, I forgot about the citrus berry. I was just thinking I needed to use a potion, but now we don't. Cool story. I think I was saying something before, but it's gone. Oh, good. We got the many stats boost. Excellent. Yeah, our special defense has been increased by 1. Oh, that's what I was going to say. I'm so used to using, you know, the likes of Deep Freeze that I'm always thinking, yeah, water is not good against us. But no, water normally affects water. I mean, ice. Water does not affect water very well. I concede. That was all in good fun. I should go enjoy shopping now. Alright then. What are we gonna do? As I said, we're gonna stick with Visualize, I guess. Alright. I watered my plants lots and lots. A whole bunch of flowers bloomed, and then a whole bunch of berries appeared. Here you go, you can have this. Raspberry. This is all feeling very familiar, isn't it? I'm going to try really hard and make some red poker blocks. And I hope you try hard too. We need to do some more poker block. Oh, berry blending, I should say. Because it's so fun. It really is. I am not being sarcastic. Back to this awesome music. I know I overuse the word scree in my things, but I really don't care. Could be even 50. How long have I been at this? And these ruins now have an entrance. I say ruins because desert ruins. Oops, I forgot about this. Okay, so it says right, right, down, down, then use strength. So, really hoping I have that on the team. I don't think I do. Womp 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 womp. Regice, absolute zero. How are you feeling about strength? Because I really don't want to go back. You're able. But will you actually feel like learning it? I don't think I would ever use superpower, TBH. So there it goes. I just don't like that stat loss. Not terribly likely to use strength from Regice, but you know. Right, right, down, down. Okay. So. How appropriate that it's one of this Pokemon's brethren that uses the move to open the door to his chamber. Alright, here we go. Please don't annoy me. Please. Let us be able to do something else in the episode rather than spend the rest of the episode trying to catch you. Reggie Rock. Dragon Breath. Can you please get paralyzed? Otherwise we're just going to be chucking... no. Because if we Dragon Breath again, it's not going to be enough. I think we're gonna have to bring in Absolute Zero and hope that this thing doesn't use Ancient Power or its inevitable other rock move. Or that. By Absolute Zero. You were brought to Absolute Zero HP. Very upsetting. The thing also lowered its defense. So that also puts a spanner in the works there. Because we were thinking we were just going to strike it once with a physical move and that will get into the red. But no, just had to do that. As is its right. As a wild Pokemon, to just select random moves. I caught Virizion in Sword today. In about the most inefficient way possible. I just kept, whenever it would use Sword stance, I used Haze. It was annoying, but I got the job done. Fly could do the job. I just hope its defense isn't lowered too much. Surely not, though. Because it raised it with Curse, so it's even. Okay, good. Red. And the red is good enough for me. Good. Keep lowering your attack. Actually, we don't need to switch anyone. Visualize is probably a better option for the inevitable use of ancient power that the thing will do. Wonder what its other move is. Rock throw. Okay, that was another one that Cadence needed to steer clear of. Looks like we're gonna have to use full restores, which is upsetting, but anyway. That's what I get for not being prepared with the hyper potions. I really wish you could buy Moo Moo Milk in this game. One of my favourite items, just because 1, Miltank, and 2, 100 HP. It's just such a nice number. It's weird that they didn't make one of the potions that. I really didn't approve of them nerfing hyper potions in Gen 7. Just to be clear, that I was not on board with, and now I just use max potions all the time. So why would you make such an awkward amount? Why did I heal instead of... no, whatever. I can't do anything else to this thing, so... just gonna have to start chucking the balls. Maybe Regirock will be nice. Not so. Not yet. You know, it's only been one ball. It's alright. It's alright. Gotta be optimistic. But the instant breakouts are real. Go on, superpower Latios. Are you proud? Regirock actually looked a little proud, and it made me kind of annoyed. Regirock this planet. I don't know why I said that. Switching to Ultra Balls because we can. Cause it can. That was a Kesha reference, by the way. Look up the Potato Song, Cause I Can. That is a great song. It really is. Or is it because I want to? It is because I want to. I think. Ancient power is used by everything. Well, all the Regis have it. But I'm pretty sure all the fossil Pokemon have it. Anyway, it's just funny because it's completely different in later generations. Because, of course, it becomes a special move and is thus not great on these mons. Stop throwing rocks at me! You would think it would have rock slide, but no. Which is fine. I mean, of course, I'm not complaining. It's going to do less damage, so... I think we're just going to get a trifecta of difficult Reggies. It seems to be pointing in that direction. Why does it never, like, they don't even, like... They're not interested in the slightest in the timer ball. Which is odd, because I often ultimately do catch them in the timer ball and not the ultra ball. And yet the timer ball they seem to break out of first turn a lot of the time. This is all just silence filler at this point. I'll cut out all the rest of the boringness. But, yeah. Regirock is interesting to look at, though. It's a fine specimen. I like that it says that it repairs itself using rocks it finds. That's what increased attack does. I'm hesitant to put in Gondwana because... Well, actually I could. It's not like it affects anything else. Okay. Like the sunlight, I mean. If only the sunlight could be a multiplier effect on the catch rate. Is there any point to reviving Visualize aside from sentimentality? Not really, but anyway. Does that even make sense? Aside from superficial reasons of just caring about your Pokemon having fainted. Well, now you're actually up against, like, something that you should look up to, Regirock, so maybe you should just go in the ball. What do you reckon? What do you say? A resounding no, apparently. I really should have had a Mon with Thunderwave. Although it is funny that we've had the Pokeball shake quite a few times. Sorry that I'm yawning. I mean, this is really yawn-inducing, so... It is fair. But, oh, who cares? I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Oh, that's right. Once again, I remember later. Like, the Pokeball shakes. Well, not right now, but it's been shaking more than it did with Regice. And Regice was asleep a lot of that time. I don't really know what the shakes have to do with it. There's some complicated equation on Bulbapedia that you can look at, but I can't really make sense of it. It doesn't matter enough. This is going to be one of the great boring episodes. Aren't they all at this point? Ah, once again, I thought we had it exactly as they want you to think. But it's got to bode well, surely. Actually, no, it doesn't, but yeah. Unbelievable inconsistency. It's fortunate that I don't really sing to the Reggie music. Yes, it is. No, can you just get caught? Thanks. No, that didn't work? Okay. Ah, we're really already there? Oh. No. I wish heal pulse were a thing in this gen. Hopefully we manage to paralyze it the second time. Well, we have to do this. Gondwana will have to faint, sadly, because we're going down together. If we go down, then we go down together, and that's what's happening. So depressing. I'll see you in a moment. Goodness sake. Welcome along yet again. Alright, visualize. Please, can you just paralyze this thing first turn? That'd be so great. Yeah. I had just explicitly... Yes! Thank you. Oh, excellent. Double celebration. Okay, so please just don't crit now. Why am I opting for paralysis this time around? Well... Sleep didn't really get the job done last time, and you have to keep thinking about it. Like, you have to keep putting it back to sleep. It's really not great. Cool. Ultra Ball, go! The pile of rocks can't move. And yet it still will break out of a Pokeball. Go figure. It can't be tamed. Deep sigh. Yeah, good. That ought to stop you from using up all your PP so quickly as well. Thank goodness for that. I do not want a second struggle situation on our hands. In the same Reggie. No. No. Thank you, Regirock. In the scheme of things, that didn't take very long. Compared to your kind of brother or whatever. Rock Peak Pokemon. Regirock was sealed away by people long ago. See, are they referring to all of them somehow when they say, we sealed the Pokemon away? We feared it. They are referring to just a singular Pokemon, but then it's like, but there are three. So, and also, you said you lived in that cave beneath Route 134? So, what? Anyway. If this Pokemon's body is damaged in battle, it is said to seek out suitable rocks on its own to repair itself. And thus I find Regirock cute in a way. Anyway. Yes. We're going with Rock Face. Because of course Rock Face, well that's actually a thing. You scale the Rock Face. But also, it's just a rock face. Rock face. Alright. Well, that's done. I always just have to save immediately after these things. Somehow I managed to do that within 40 minutes of recording. How nice. Maybe we have a chance to do one more thing. Who wants a battle? Okay, she does. She's right close by. Okay, good. Do we still have Super Repel on? I assume we do. I said I assume we do, but I still didn't. I wasn't prepared to go into the sand and encounter something and be annoyed. Okay, good. But I had to check. You don't happen to want to? No. Dun, 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 dun. And I assume you don't either. Absolute zero. You can make Pokemon stronger or weaker, depending on the moves you teach them. What kinds of moves do your Pokemon know? I know I've said all of his dialogue before. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure she just says the same thing she did. Boom. Originally. As I said long ago, this whole thing is just a lot of repetition. But then isn't that what Ruby is about? It wouldn't be a true Gen 3 experience without a lot of repetitive battling. Because it's what you have to do. As I said, it's harder in the original generations. It's harder in the first, I want to say 5 generations. Some people say Gen 5 is easy. It is not easy. Certainly not when you compare it to Gen 6 and 7. And 8 now. Ugh. Still, I think 6 was easier than 7, technically. But anyway. Also, if you can have the broken experience share, that does just destroy the game completely. Unfortunately, in those games, I can't pass up that chance to use it, so I'll admit it, I'm a hypocrite. I'm just like, well, the thing is, it's there. I can't act like the thing isn't there. It's not like in this game there's something that makes it completely easy. Well, I mean, there's the pickup ability, and I make full use of that, but that's different. I still have to go through a lot, kind of, to make use of that fully. Anyway, you've taught them good moves. Thanks. I like to think so. I should have stopped them from evolving until they learned better moves. Don't do that, though. I don't think that's very nice. Alright, let's go here. But then we'll save, and that'll be the end. After Christmas, I hope to go after the final Reggie. The most problematic one in history for me. So I hope you'll look forward to that likely debacle. So this may end up being one of the shortest episodes, depending on how much is cut out. Anyway, see you soon.